guess it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. Wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny.
for your company. My sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. On the hill here today, Kevin Gausman. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
That misses, and now 2-0. That one missed.
No strike.
And that is out of play. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. Outside. That one outside, and that's ball two.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's way outside, and it's 3-0. Runner at first with no outs here. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. And ball four, two aboard.
The designated hitter, Mike Trout.
First and second, no outs. Stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Trout. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Neto at second. Shanuel on at first with nobody out. That misses the zone, and now 3-0. In the air, left field. Bichette. Now there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Jo Adell.
Yeah, Boog, and he's been just clutch for this team so far in the series. 5 runs batted in to this point. You know, guys like him who can just slow the game down, quiet the nerves when they're runners on base or pressure situations, they're as valuable as it gets. We'll see if he keeps making an impact today.
Taylor Ward in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Joe Adell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Going, gone! He circles the bases, his 21st of the year, and they lead it. It's 3-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. And the first offering is not close. That one missed. Gausman maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
One gone, runner at first. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. First offering misses badly for ball one. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one misses. Ball three. Double play ball to second. Over to Bichette. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Angels add 3 on this blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Tyler Anderson. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's George Springer. Another solid power season. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 3-1.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 13th home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. So good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
I'm skirting off. I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bringing umbrella. It's pouring down. Ice box full of drip drops. Spent 300 for the flip flops. Little but a big shot. My form bad but a good shot. I need 30 to travel. The flight alone was a 10 spot. We don't do base models. I poured off.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. That's hard hit on the line. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
And a bunt right side. Not in time to first, and a run comes across. Man at first with one gone. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Throw is high and over his head. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Joey Loperfido, the next to hit. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Throw to first in time. Leo Jimenez getting ready to hit. Puts a bunt down. Rengifo throws to first in time. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Angels 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Gausman back to work. And that's outside. Rengifo hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Gausman winds and deals. Outside. 2-0. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
That one fouled off. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's the rookie right fielder. And delivers outside. One out, base is empty. So two balls and no strikes.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Fastball for a strike. Out towards right center field. Straw sizing this one up. Snags it for the second out. Here's the rookie third baseman.
Number 17.
Not even close there. And that's ball one. Two outs, base is empty. And another ball. Now 3-0. Zach Neto up next for the Angels. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 3-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Jimenez. And that is that. Angels held in check. Score holds at 4-3. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement. The Blue Jays looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boo. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score, throws to second, and in at second with an RBI double.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. There's a swing and a drive. And that is gone. His second homer of this series, and they add a couple more. It's 7-3. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Tyler Anderson out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Jose Soriano taking over on the mound.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. He's 0 for 1. Bunted back towards the mound. Slings to first in time. Two down, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. Gets the bunt down the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bo Bichette goes yard for the Jays. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Ball one there.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
And there's the ball. There's the strike, 3-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they're chipping away. It's 7-4.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And now Nolan Shanuel. The walk and a run scored his first time.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That's in there. 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And they'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Mike Trout. Flied out his first time. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch, not close.
2 balls, no strike.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him looking. And one away in the top of the 3rd. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Taylor Ward. He's already homered here in this one. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Shanuel, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one missed. And another ball. Foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting.
Here's Joe Adell. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one not close. And that's ball 3. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That's in there. 3-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that'll load the bases. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. He hit into a double play his first time up. That's off the mark. 1-0.
1 ball.
1 out, bases full. And there's a ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Off the mark there. And it's 3-0.
Bases loaded here. If he walks them, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Loperfido pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
So they're all loaded up. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. His first at bat was a strikeout. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one missed. Now 3-0. And there's the automatic. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the first offering is not close. Bases loaded, 2 down. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And there's the strike. And that one fouled off. High fly ball out towards left center. Schneider in position, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Blue Jays 7 and the Halos 5. Back here at Rodgers Center as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Just missed it.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Joey Loperfido next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it hits the fence. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And forget it. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His first homer of the year, it's 9-5. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast, 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Ernie Clement now at the plate, 1 for 2. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Shanuel. Not in time. That's a bunt single. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Second home run of the inning for them. It's 11-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Soriano won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Jack Kachanowicz into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. Bunt attempt, popped up, stretches out and hauls it in. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man at second here with 2 away. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. And he lays one down the left side, and that's a foul ball. And that bunted towards third. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back out of the 4th. So in now for the Angels, number 17. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And another ball. That misses the zone, and now 3-0. Slice down the right side. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. The shortstop takes a ball.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And now 2-0. That one missed.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And there's the strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Strike 2.
Careful.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch, not close. And that's down and away. No outs, runners at first and second. Not even close there. 3-0. Now a pop up on the infield. And the infield fly rule called.
Now batting. Designated hitter Mike Trout.
2 on with 1 out. Now it's the DH, Mike Trout. And ball 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And he swings through that one.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
That missed by a lot. And now 3-1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Right side. Fair ball. Coming home. And he can't come up with it. 1 run is in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Ward up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Neto on third. Trout at second with 1 away. Next offering way off the plate. And there's a ball.
3-0.
That to right. Loperfido sizes this one up. He makes the grab. Both runners tagging. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 11-7.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
So 2 down now, and here is Joe Adell. That one not close. Ball 1. And another ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 20 on the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-9.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down, and next for L.A., Logan O'Hoppe, 0 for 2 in this one. And the first offering is not close. Outside, Gausman, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 18th home run of the season. It's 11-10.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. That one way outside, and that's ball 3.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Cut on and lifted in the air. Schneider makes the catch, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 4th, leading off Davis Schneider. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and there's one down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
So digging in, Miles Straw. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Joey Loperfido next up for the Blue Jays. Ripped on a line. Reaching for it, makes the catch. The tag, and they get him at second. That's a double play. And talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done.
Yeah, you wanna move how I move. Ooh, wanna match this vibe I got. Come on, show me what you working with, 'cause I got a lot. And you can try, but you never really take from me.
We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, number 51. Gausman back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
In the air to left center. Straw has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Now the third baseman. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
That misses, and that's ball 3. The Angels down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, shortstop.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. The shortstop takes the ball. That misses. Now 2-0. Foul ball there. And a 3-1 on the way. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boog?
2 outs, runner at first. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Gausman throws over, and he's back in on a dive. Next pitch misses way outside. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Leo Jimenez. That one ripped. Out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 12-10. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
An absolute missile off the bat, Singy, and StatCast gives us the exact numbers.
Yeah, it was a blur leaving the park, Boog. 114 miles per hour on the exit velo, man. Put such a great swing on that ball, squared it up, and just drove it out of here despite not getting much air under it.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And the batter is George Springer. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 13-10.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. That one ripped left field. Gone! And Vladdy Jr. hits one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 15-10.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jack Kachanowicz done for the afternoon, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. New pitcher now, number 39.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Bo Bichette. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a man at first. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 3 in this one. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And a sac bunt here. Shanuel. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. Puts a bunt down. Tosses to first. 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. Popped up. Reaching for it and brings it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 5 innings complete. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in Toronto, top of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. Misses again, 5 in a row. Six straight outside the strike zone. And that misses as well. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Popped up. Jimenez makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. The Jays leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Not even close there. And now 3-0. Fought off foul. And there's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Not close with that one. 1-0. Trout, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Two balls, no strikes to count. That one missed. He swings and fouls one off. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joe Adele.
First and second, 1 out. Joe Adele getting ready to hit. Fastball is outside. So 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Straw ranging back. Way back there and gone. His second home run of the game. It's 15-13. And their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Still only one out here in the inning. And there's a ball.
No strike.
That missed by a lot.
No strike.
And it's 3-0. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. First pitch, not close. And another ball. That one outside. And that's ball 3.
Strike. Woo.
Up the middle. And that one handled. Throw, save. And that was close.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
So a man aboard, and now the right fielder. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. And that's outside. Next offering in there for a strike. They're down 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Here's the third baseman. That's outside. Ball 1.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-0. Zach Neto would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And that one fouled off. This to center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the third out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Joey Loperfido. That one ripped. And out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 16-13.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. And a bunt towards third. Slings it across. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Bunts it towards the mound. Throw to first in time. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Hit hard, base hit. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
That's ripped, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone. Bo Bichette blasts one out. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 19-13. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 39 gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Sam Bachman will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base is empty with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Gets the bunt down the right side, and they tag him out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. And the first offering is not close. The Blue Jays up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside. And that's ball 2.
Three balls, no strikes.
And he takes a strike.
3-1.
Out to center. Straw hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Mike Trout. First pitch misses. And another ball. Now one missed.
No strike.
Three-0 down. Fastball for a strike.
3-1.
Right through there, got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Toronto leads this one 19-13. Bottom of the 7th, and here is Davis Schneider. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Shanuel. The flip to the pitcher covering. Just got him on that one. And next for Toronto, Miles Straw. Puts a bunt down. And a foul ball. Bunting, and he pops it up. Shanuel tracks it down for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joey.
2 down, bases empty. Joey Loperfido will hit next. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Bunted back towards the mound. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Rodgers Center, here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Yariel Rodriguez takes over on the mound.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Ball 1 there. Rodriguez, a 6-foot righty, 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
There's the strike. 95 of that one.
3 balls. 2 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now at the plate, Joe Adell.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Ward aboard here at first with nobody out. And that skips in the dirt. And that one pulled foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And there's a ball.
No strike.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. That one pushed foul. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the 8th. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, and that's just foul. And they're all loaded up.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in, Luis Rengifo.
6-run lead doesn't feel all that big right now based on the situation.
That
One
one
ball,
not
no
close. Ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Not
3 balls,
even close
no strikes.
there. 3 balls, no strikes. Bases loaded, nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. That one lifted to left. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Gustavo Campero.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Ah, that got him. And that's going to force in a run.
Now batting.
Now the third baseman. Fastball is outside. Bases loaded. 1 away. And another ball. Not close with that one. And that's ball 3. There's a strike. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Infield fly called there.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Out of here. And that's a grand slam. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. A 4 spot on the board. It's 19-18. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
And here is Nolan Shanuel. Way outside, and that is ball 1. And delivers outside.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And the next pitch is way outside. Mike Trout waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Fouled off. He was late. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. In the air, left field. Schneider moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Halos with a grand slam this inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Leo Jimenez. Bachman back to work. That one ripped. That's long gone. And he's gone yard again. His third home run of the game, and they add on. It's 20-18.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And he pumps in a strike. Connor Brogdon, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
The 0-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 21-18.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
1 out, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a base hit up the middle.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first, Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Trying to move him over here. Shanuel. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
And the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them.
Sends it across the first, inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Mike Trout.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
First pitch, not close. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense.
2-0. Three balls, no strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ward in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The Halos trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth. That one missed.
No strike.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's going to be Joe Adell. That's outside. Ball 2. Ward over at first with 1 away. That one misses, and it's 3-0. In the air, right field. Loperfido makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Angels down to their final out. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Man on second, 2 down. And another ball.
No,
That misses the zone,
No strike.
and now 3-0.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And there's the automatic.
3-1.
Fouled off left side. One strike away, and he walked him, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting.
And now Luis Rengifo. That
1-0.
one way outside, and that's ball one. And that's
2-0.
outside. Outside
3 balls,
low,
no strike.
and that's ball three. Two aboard, 2 outs. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays slug their way to a win in this one.
Just an absolute slugfest. Not a good day to be a pitcher. There are going to be a lot of sore necks. Players turning left, turning right, balls flying all over. Neither staff had anything working, and these offenses just kept exchanging blows.
Unimaginable, go, gadget flow. I just had to let you know.